Hey, Master Numerologist Andre Evermore, and today let's talk about the goddess energy. The goddess energy complements the God power, and she vibrates to the number 2. The 2 energy is the energy of compassion, sensitivity, um, intuition. She's very intuitive. Now, the 2 energy strive for balance um, and compassion. Now, the goddess energy has in her arsenal the master number 11 and the master number 22. And she has in her arsenal number 2. The number 2 and the master number 11 and the master number 22 is not as powerful as the goddess. The goddess sent them forward um, to do her work. Why should she work? She's the goddess, you know. Um, so the year 2020, when we drop those zeros, we're going to have the master energy of 22. Now, the 22 is the worker. And so it's the goddess energy, because every time you see the 2 energy, no matter how you see it, like 1 and 1 is 2, the 11 energy breaks down to the 2 energy, and the 22 energy breaks down to the 4, then you have the baby 2 energy. But every time you see the 2 energy, it's the goddess energy. It's the goddess input. It's, she's directing, the play, so to speak. And so she's moving, into her 20th year. Like, she has 1,000 years to do her thing, right? And so she just got here, actually. But each year that passes, of course, she gets stronger, and she manifests herself more and more on this plane of consciousness. So in the year 2020, you drop those zeros, you're going to have those 22s there. Okay, so that means that the goddess energy is getting ready to go to work. Okay, and she's putting on her hard hat, and she's putting on her boots, and she's going to be, bringing a hammer with her. She got a hammer. So understand that the 20 energy is getting ready to work. The 4 is a worker. It's a builder, but it's also here to tear down as well. But it's guided by, female energy of compassion. I'm just not going to be banging for the sake of banging. I'm banging because there's a need to bang. Something that needs to come down. Something that ain't working anymore. So the 22 energy is about trying to restore some balance, because balance is off right now. And so I just wanted to pop on here right now to share that little piece of information with you. And I'm going to recording a video. Then I'm dealing with the subject matter of eternity. And quickly, I was talking to a minister lady about the subject matter, and she was addressing it as though when you get to heaven, you already experience your eternity. And so I had to ask her this question. I said, well, don't you understand? Well, I made a statement. I said, well, don't you understand that you are an eternal being now? That's what the mere concept of the word means. It has no beginning, has no end. You're a truth. You're a truth like right now. You're in eternity right now, right? And that's the only place you can be, in the eternity right now. But it was a hard concept for her to grasp, and so she converted back to what's comfortable for her, and I understand that. But I'm gonna tackle eternity, but I'm gonna hit it on a level in which I'm gonna bring it down on a physical level, but I'm also gonna hit it on the terms of what we're not doing in eternity. It's like, what are we not doing correctly in eternity? We in eternity, but we're still in action. God is action, so we're in action in eternity, and we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing in eternity? Are we still fighting with one another, lying, cheating to each other? Are we still doing that? Are we locking up kids in cages? Are we denying the resources to those that's needed? Are we still allowing The powers to be to have the money bags. Is that type of eternity, we're creating for ourselves. So you look around and you ask yourself the question, what kind of, what are you doing in your eternity? You know, what's going on what are you creating in your eternity, right? So anyhow, I'm gonna pop off here and I'll catch y'all in the next video.